Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Iran just bombed Jerusalem, and the fact that we can see it in real time makes it really real, because in all the other wars we couldn't see. We didn't know what was going on. We were just going off what the news was telling us. But people are literally recording, running, screaming, all of these things when these things are happening in real time. And the thing is, nobody's safe. Like right now, we driving, we living, going about our day, but what if the people decide to say we finna blow up some other shit? You never, like, like, you people done started a war, and it's so many casualties it's gonna be, affected by this war. Like, there's already the American soldiers that, passed away already because of these things, and it's okay, because the men in power want to control what they can control, everything at this point. But yeah, y'all, Iran just struck Jerusalem, and we're in a full-out war, and we can see it. It's not being hidden. We don't gotta rely on the news. We can see it. The people are showing us in real time. Y'all know what to do? Get in the comments. Let's go. I'm gonna say God bless the world, because baby, it looks like we living in Armageddon.
America, I mean, I don't know why people got to tell you what you already know, but it is a very terrible time for you in a lot of areas. In every area that there possibly can be, you are facing the catastrophe of the spiritual judgment that you don't want to accept, because it's coming from us telling you, and now you're getting it physically, and you still won't repent. You won't ask for forgiveness. You won't humble yourself. Your pride is still there, and you still haven't asked God for anything. You still haven't came out and really 100% did anything that was righteous. I mean, seriously. And so right now, I just got to remind you, I got to blast you to the past and remind you of some things so that you can have a full understanding of what's happening to you right now, America. You see, the oldest sin that America has under its belt, it's never paid for. Never paid for its oldest sin. And because y'all make us pay for our sins, you call them crimes. Now you call them crimes. And you got over 30,000 crimes that you have, when the Most High gave us 10 sins that we wasn't supposed to break. And those 10 sins you turned into 300,000 laws and statutes and codes. And after that, we started just falling straight victim to everything that y'all did when y'all had chattel slavery. Instead, it became the felon system. When you put us in that jail cell, you created a system where you start making us slaves again, and we start having to enslave free labor in your jail cell systems. And that's why right now, after all of the things that you say you rectified and everything that you say you have done right for the people, and you have not done, now you don't have a chance to pay your reparations. Now you're going to face the wrath of the Most High God and his chosen remnant. That's why he gave us the message to give to you, to expect what was coming. Now, mind you, I know y'all don't like for us to remember anything from the past, but I'm going to always blast you there, because my ancestry has taken me there. And I just want you to remember the Reconstruction era. I want you to remember 1865. I want you to remember the Civil War days, because those days were so important. In those days, when you made those treaties, they've been broken. You never honored any of the real men that really honored and showed their honor in blood sacrifice on these lands. And their sons and grandsons and daughters and great-granddaughters had walked the land after, and you still made them suffer, and you still sat on top of their head for generations and generations and generations. And not only did you do that in those days, but then you went on into other people's countries and you stole things back in those days during the missile crisis, during Cuba days, and you're back in Cuba right now tearing shit up. You went to Venezuela. I mean, you just won't stop. And so now what you've done is you've awakened all the 12 tribes, but you did it accordingly. You did everything you were supposed to do. So I have to remind you that because of your old sins, the ones that you never paid for, that you still sitting on and holding on to, because the only reason why y'all even got a place to go is because of the contracts that was signed in 1777 during the Moroccan Treaty. And all of them men that was there, which is the great grandsons that be in the White House shaking hands with you from Saudi Arabia. Yes, those people, along with y'all, is the grandchildren. The grandchildren of those men, they are also waking up. And honey, y'all's time is real short. So I'm just here to give you the message that, you know, what's happening to you right now, you should already be have expected a long time ago to have happened. But because it's happening, you acting real surprised. Well, you need to remember the Muslims that you went and killed during the times of Iraq and Iran, and when you went over there and invaded and stole all the gold, and when you stole all the things that you did when you went over there and stole all the oil and the Desert Storm and all those war times, those sons and daughters and the granddaughters that grew up, thing is on your ass. You just gave them a green light. It don't matter what you said and how you said. Y'all gonna have to pay for the sins of those people that walked the earth before y'all, because you inherited their blood and you going their same fucking route. You taking the same route. It ain't no other way you going. You going the same direction, the same map. You using every tactic and everything with your new technology. So now you gonna start seeing, like, back when the kamikazes used to come up on your ass, you gonna start seeing, like, when the kamikazes used to just sign up and they wouldn't have no fear and they was just ready to die for their people, and they was ready to serve, to show your ass that they was not gonna let you get away. See, they've been planning things for 30, 40 years. How old am I now? 42, 40 something years. They've been planning on your ass and plotting on you, and they couldn't wait. You let them in through the border, and now you better be canceling schools. You need to be having drill packets. Y'all need to be stop, dropping, rolling. You need to know where's the exits at all times. It should be no going out right now. Everyone should be on high alert. And y'all acting like, I just love the Lord. Oh, that's fine. Them people in Austin, I'm sure they said that during the times when they saw other people getting bombed up too. You know what I'm talking about? But when the Most High coming for you, he coming for you. You ain't gonna be able to stop it no matter what. But I just gotta remind you that the Muslims, that they really honor the blood that they inherited, and they know that they are like arranged marriages, just like, you know, the arranged marriages, what it means, it's like a spiritual thing, and they know that the spirit that's within them is here to serve a purpose, and they are here because God put them here, and they know their reason. Americans run around and they don't even know. You can ask American, what's your purpose, and they gonna tell you it's something to make money. Like, their purpose in life is whatever they do to earn money. Like, damn, that's not why I was put here. I wasn't put here to be no motherfucking slave. They got you really trained in America. Like, you don't even know your bloodline, you don't know your ancestors, you don't know what they did. You don't even know what they did. They lived 100 years and you don't know what they did in 100 years. I got grandparents who walked the earth for 100 years, and I really had to go figure out what the hell did they do when they was here for 100 whole years. No, I'm not gonna be running around here talking about something. My purpose is what I do to earn money. My purpose was to have children. That's some slave sounding shit. To me, my purpose is to do something great. I'm gonna leave a legacy. I'm gonna do something, leave something behind. I'm gonna serve the Most High God until we get to the kingdom. I didn't come here to do no damn labor, and I didn't come to earth to work for these fools, okay? So I'm just telling you, America, y'all have put everyone through the ringer and through the fire, and you are the only nation that has never faced it. And so right now, I think you need to prepare for some of those suicide motherfucking bombers, the people that don't care, because you know how they do it. Y'all know how they do it. You know they put the bomb on them. They don't care. They gonna go Allah Akbar, and they gonna get up out of there. They gonna leave, and they gonna take about 100 of y'all with them. And I'm telling y'all playing around with humanity and your own history and your own life, and you acting like shit ain't, everything's sweet, and y'all wasn't just fighting in Michigan with the Muslims. Y'all act like y'all wasn't just over there with the Muslims, going up on the Somalian Muslims and the other kind of Muslims and all the Muslims on the planet. Y'all asses is tripping. I don't know what made you let him do it, but he did it. And now you gotta worry about their ass coming with them damn orange outfits with the head things when they start doing the beheadings and shit. Y'all is doing too much in America. I don't know what make y'all do stuff and just think that everybody in America want to be a part of it, because everybody don't want to be a part of your bullshit, and everybody don't want to do it. So this is why we got to speak out, so that the people they can see us in Iran. We can get there. If we can get shared enough, and Iran see that we really are standing up out here, they gonna know that America ain't with this shit. And if we could do something for you, we would, because it's not about this. Not the black folk. I know we not. And so we sitting back watching the whole shit go down, because we know that it's gonna be some get back. Because if you did some shit like that to us, you blew up our spot or killed our leader, it was you already know what time it is. So I don't know what time y'all think it is. Shit, you better stop, dropping, rolling, exercise drills. You better start talking to your children about the truth. Stop lying to them, telling them that Jesus is the Lord and shit, because y'all fist to find out what it was like with that religious persecution before 1776. Y'all asses forgot that y'all be playing around before that Burberry traders used to have y'all ass on them boats and them ships. And y'all asses is playing, because they is about to do some things to y'all ass in America. You just keep playing. Y'all gonna find out that Sharia's law is about to pull up on y'all ass. Watch. It's gonna pull up.
Y'all do realize how real this situation with Iran and Israel is right now. Let me give y'all a fact about the man that they just eliminated in Iran. Back in 94, when he had all them hostages and he let the 13 black people go, he gave a message. And he said, you know why I released them? Because they already been oppressed in their own land and don't even know it. Ain't nowhere in the world I could go to war and I could go fight for this fucking racist ass country that ain't never did nothing great for my people. Fuck them. If they want to start all these wars, let them send their kids and their grandkids over there to fight. But if you look like me, it ain't no way that I'll be serving right now. They could give me a dishonorable discharge. I wouldn't give a fuck. Let that white man go fight his own battle. Bring your ass back over here so we can fight a battle right here at home. So when it come to us, for once in our life, we can stand up and we ain't got to keep putting up with these motherfuckers that's been colonizing us for the last 400 years. And everything that they done done, their ass is getting ready to get exposed. But guess what? Black people, we don't have to be a part of that shit. I'm telling y'all, they need us. Let them send their children frontline and go over there and fucking with them people. Do y'all notice how we got bases in everybody else's country, but don't nobody got a base in ours? And fuck America, fuck their power structure. All this shit is dirty from the motherfuckers from the top all the way trickling down to the bottom, man. You got so many people being exposed to them Epstein files right now. I could never go to war for a president like what we got.
Well, breaking fuck the news. Last night while we all slept in our beds, Iran decided to drone strike the largest oil refinery in Saudi Arabia. In result of this drone strike, the Saudis have decided to close the oil refinery in its entirety. The world's going to shit, and this is going to fuck a lot of things up. Here's the clip. I don't think a lot of you understand the concept of what we're actually dealing with. We are in the beginnings of World War III. There's no sugarcoating that. Oil prices and gas prices, it's about to feel like 2002 in this bitch. And in 2002, I was like 5 or 6. Oil prices are about to be on the rise. Iran is showing you exactly what they said they were going to do, which essentially was, if we burn, you burn with us. I don't think there is an end in sight to this. I pray that there is, because war, no matter in what capacity, is wrong. This is fucked. But I'll keep you updated with more.
Guys, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. You know, I wish I had some good news for you guys, but I don't. I've been studying and watching this war since it started yesterday, man, and it's very scary. It's very real. I remember us having wars in the past, but this right here, this particular war, feels extremely different. As we know, the Dubai airport was hit by an Iranian missile. I'm hoping that I'm saying that right. I don't know if that was intended target for the airport, but the airport has been severely damaged. Also, news is coming in that 3 U.S. soldiers, guys, was unalive during a strike or some type of operation over there in Iraq. It's getting bad, man. I reported earlier that there was a mass shooting in Austin, Texas. Now there's reports coming in of another mass shooting right here in the United States. And this all is 24 hours after the war over in Iraq has started. It's getting really scary out here. Now, I do know that the airport in Dubai is closed down. No flights coming in, no flights going out, guys. The whole entire airport was not destroyed, but it did sustain some very, very serious damage to where they had to halt or pause or suspend all flights coming in or out of Dubai right now. And Dubai is usually one of the most quietest places, man, that you can really, think of. You don't really hear anything bad about Dubai. A lot of people are traveling from the U.S. and other countries around the world, going over to Dubai to vacation, to visit, because it is a beautiful country. So it's a lot going on. Again, I wish I had something good to tell you guys, something positive, but right now I'm going to be following this war as it's going on. I'm going to be reporting on this multiple times a day, every day. This is the biggest thing in history right here, man, because this could really be the end of times, guys. When other countries start to get involved, like Russia, Vladimir Putin starts speaking up. You got Zelensky, starting to say stuff. You have other presidents that's starting to stand up and say things. People are really, really tired, man. There's a lot going on. They saying that the war would end the world. And they said that the world will end by war. And this is exactly what we are witnessing right now. I know a lot of people are moving on with their day-to-day life, don't really care about it, not even looking at it until they look up and see a missile falling out the air one day, and then that's when they're gonna realize, damn, this stuff is really real, what's really going on. So I'm gonna say, you know, those 3 soldiers, man, that was unalive just today, prayers to their family, because those are 3 U.S. families that have to bury their loved one. We hear about stories like this, but it don't affect us if the people who's unalive are not related to us. But these are 3 families that have to bury their children. You know, there's women in the Army too, not just men, there's women too. And this is 3 separate families that has to make arrangements for their loved ones. And again, this is less than 24 hours after the war has started, man. And it's gonna get bad, man. You know, you guys comment and let me know if you guys have a relative over there in the military, if you got a relative that's on reserve right now. I know when me and my wife was at the store yesterday, we seen a few people in there, young people like 18, 19 years old. They had on like their military clothes and they looked a little bit terrified. So this is not the, you know, best time to be going over there. In my opinion, it's not even the best time to even join the Army, man. Military, reserve, or nothing. I did hear somebody in one of my comments recently say that they glad they got out the military a long time ago because they don't want to be a part of this chaos. It's sad that we have to go over there, fight, and put our life at risk for things that has absolutely nothing to do with us. And at the end of the day, you lose your life, all you get is a flag over your casket, a big fancy funeral, and that's pretty much it, a small benefit from the government once a month. And that's not even, you know, really that much. So it's not really worth it, man. So you guys keep everybody in prayers who's over there fighting because, you know, honestly, they're over there fighting for us, man. Why? I still don't know. I still don't know. Only thing I know is that it's about nuclear weapons that's being made over there. But they're allegedly over there fighting for us, man. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.
All right, where I want to start off at, Shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash. Also want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach them with sincerity. Also want to give a salutation to the elect scattered across the 4 corners of the earth. And here's the scripture right now. This is Matthew 24 and 37. But as the days of Noah, where so shall also the coming of the Son of Man. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And no, not until the flood came and took them away, all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And my point to bring this out was, our people they just not understanding the times we live in. They're not paying attention, man. The World War III just started, all right? All those signs that we in the end time. We got a blood moon coming. We got the cruel Lord. It's just so much going on. It's hard to keep up with. And no, not until the flood came and took, all right, then shall 2 be in the field, the one shall be taken and the other one left. 2 women shall be grinding at the mill, and one shall be taken and the other left. And that's the job, all right? Watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord does come, but we know we're close by measuring the time diligently. But know this, that if the good man of a house had known in what watch the thief would come, he would have watched and would not have suffered his house to be broken in. You know, it's just saying, like, the Lord commanded you to watch, right? So you would know these things, right? And if you were watching and you knew what like scenario, I'm sitting here focused on obviously what's going on in the world, but everybody around me is talking about food and stupid shit, anniversaries that I was invited to, and just who gives a fuck about an anniversary? Who gives a fuck about having fun right now? Right now it's time to get your house in order before you have Hashem Yahawashi. Who have watched. Therefore, by ye also ready for in so much an hour as ye know not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to him giveth meat in due seasons. Blessed is the servant who his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Right, so we know that the Lord is coming soon. All right, we don't know when, nobody does, but we know by paying attention to the signs. This is Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right, so we are living in evil times right now. All right, so it's just not time to be playing around and stuff like our people are doing. Like the two people stuck in Dubai, why they blowing up buildings. That's ignorant, man. You should know that it's wartime and everything that's been said, the war with Iran, the war with Iran, Israel, and America, them trying to go over to Greenland, the UK just deemed Trump a national terrorist. All right, you got all this stuff going on. You niggas is traveling, trying to have a vacation time. Now, stay at home right now. Get your house in order with Yahawashi Yahawashi. This is Matthew 16:2. He answered and said unto them, when it is even ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrite, ye can discern the face of the skies, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that's self-explanatory. You can't see what time we live in, man. You can't see it's wartime. All right. That's why. Hey, it's another script. It's Isaiah. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophets, Jonah, and he left them and departed. So that's how you know what time it is, because you got to come to us, the prophets, and find out. Is Isaiah 1:3. The ox knoweth his master, his owner, and the ass his master crib, but Israel does not know, my people do not consider. Because we've been out there teaching for years, but y'all just walk past us and laugh at us, all right? All right, so y'all gonna get hit upside the head with a nuke. Y'all gonna get caught up in Jacob's trouble. All these different terrorists coming, man. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Behold, their valiant ones shall cry without, the ambassador of peace shall wipe bitterly, and the ambassadors to prophets. And that also is coming into the scriptures that the famine of the word is coming too. The real famine is coming, the famine of food, famine of word. And gas prices, you'll wake up tomorrow and gas be $17, $18, $20 because Iran is coming to do with Iran, China and gas, because this war is going to cause gas prices to go up. All right. Also the sleeper cells. The Iran got all them sleeper cells they're going to release. All right. So many of them for all them years that Biden had the border open. Remember that one man that said, you don't know who I am now, but you will know in the future. Hey, watch out for that dude, man. You find out he was the leader of a terrorist group. And he was making them bombs, blowing people up. Behold, This is 2nd Ezra 16:18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famines and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come? And that's what's coming right in front of your face, and y'all don't even see it. This is Hosea 6:4-6. My people are destroyed for my lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing that hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. This is Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. And that's now. And the time is running out really, really fast. We don't know how much longer we got. Let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. You're running out of that time. It's just like the time when Lord closed the door on Noah's Ark, and and then it's through. It's finito. Isaiah 65:12. Therefore I will number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, you did not answer. When I spoke, you did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that within I delighted not. So this is everything that's happening. The Lord's tired of this place. He's about to literally destroy it. Malachi 4:1. For the day come that should burn as an oven. All them that do wickedly shall be stubble, roughly paraphrasing. So that's all the scriptures I had. Hopefully I can attach a video to this, but I hope this short lesson with Shalom was edifying. Shalom.